Hi everyone, I'm Sally from Discover China.
Hi, I'm Hannah. Welcome to our new episode of Asian Cultural Relics.
And this time we went to the National Museum of China, where a dazzling array of cultural relics from dozens of countries was on display.
These exhibits have one thing in common, which is porcelain, especially the blue and white porcelain.
We'll tell you the stories of blue and white porcelain while taking you on a tour of the museum. What is the crowd looking at?
This is a blue and white porcelain jar that Abbas I of Persia bought from the Yuan Dynasty in China.
Yeah, I heard that Iran and Turkey have the largest collections of Chinese blue and white porcelain from the Yuan Dynasty.
目前收藏中国元青花的这个国家和机构不多，好像数量最多的就是伊朗，德黑兰的国家博物馆，还有呢就是土耳其的托斯卡纳宫。这两个都是世界上收藏元青花数量最多的机构。
This jar bears witness to the cultural and commercial exchanges between China and Iran at the time. There are characters of Karyachagi on its shoulders and bottom, indicating that the three porcelain pieces are from the Muslim of Safi ad-Din, the main leader of the Sufis from the Safavid period around the 16th century. Abbas I of Persia bought them from China and placed them in the ancestral Muslim as sacred articles.
It seems that the porcelain trade was quite prosperous in the Yuan Dynasty.
That's right. Yan said that Suma Liqing, an important glaze of blue and white porcelain, came to China from Persia via the ancient Silk Road.
实际上，它是中国当时是没有发现这样的一种含钴的颜料，因为我们知道这个发蓝的里面是含钴的原料，含钴量比较高，这样的一种发色的矿物颜料。
To my knowledge, Jingdezhen, the city in China's Jiangxi province that is renowned for porcelain making, made blue and white porcelain with Islamic treats during that period to meet the demand for cobalt blue products from the Middle East market. This kind of porcelain soon became popular in China and went on to become a symbol of Chinese culture.
You're right. According to Yan, the Mongol Empire of the Yuan Dynasty controlled the main traffic roads of the Silk Road as it spanned the Eurasian continent
and covered almost the entire eastern section of the Silk Road.
Under the protection of a powerful empire, the blue and white porcelain trade along the Silk Road reached its climax.
因为蒙元帝国是一个横跨欧亚大陆的一个超级帝国，同时呢，蒙元帝国由于统治阶层本身它的文化相对落后，所以说它借助了很多，包括中国人、包括波斯人、包括阿拉伯人这样的一些民族来进入到它的宫廷和官僚体系当中去，所以它的这个整个宫廷面向的是一个世界性的，所以它是一个国际性的一个大帝国。
No wonder Eastern handicraft traveled all the way to the West. An international empire like this must have perfectly understood market demand to be able to meet the demand in one part of the world for what was made in another. Of course, porcelain from the Yuan Dynasty benefited from the artistic achievements in the Song and Jin dynasties and remarkable leaps in the technology of porcelain production.
Right! The establishment of the Fuliang Porcelain Bureau during the Yuan Dynasty set a precedent for government to run kings, setting the stylistic trend of porcelain products.
Back then, the high productivity of national and regional kilns, such as Jingdezhen, Longquan Kiln, and Cizhou Kiln, contributed to the expansion of porcelain export.
Actually, the exquisite patterns and diverse themes of the porcelains are the best evidence of openness and inclusiveness of Chinese culture in the Yuan Dynasty. There are many different cultural symbols here, such as traditional Chinese culture, Islamic culture, and Mongolian Grassland culture and Tibetan Buddhist culture.
Exactly. When we were in the museum, we noticed that the blue and white porcelain made its way to many countries and regions along the ancient maritime Silk Road too. In addition to Iran, it was also found in Oman, Romania, Poland, etc.
Wait, Poland! That reminds me of the blue and white porcelains for mantelpiece decoration from 18th century. They bear the seals of the noble families who commissioned their making. Their design fits the Europeans' preference for the colored porcelain.
So Chinese porcelains were popular in Europe too, since Chinese artisans tailored the porcelain's design to the liking of their Western customers. I guess this could be called the haute couture of the porcelain world.
Speaking of custom-made, I also found a blue and white porcelain tea plate from the 17th century. The plate is painted with sandbark peach trees, clouds, and a dragon in blue underglaze. At first, I thought it was really weird that it was from the Tokyo National Museum, but was produced in Jingdezhen, Jiangxi. Turns out it was custom-made by the Japanese. It has a thick texture and 3 legs underneath.
Yeah, a typical Japanese design. Mr. Yan mentioned that towards the end of the Ming Dynasty, tea lovers in Japan like to order customized teaware from Jingdezhen. This one right here has a line of Chinese poetry on it.
There you go. The Asian Chinese export of blue and white porcelains also included customized services to meet the needs of different customers, which shows how well developed the trade was at the time.
Tell me about it. These blue and white porcelains are full of stories. Not only did they reflect the lifestyles of people from the Yuan Dynasty, together with their culture and art-making propensity, but also mapped out the social changes as well as the communication among different cultures and people.
因此呢，我们通过青花瓷，我们可以去启发我们有一个新的视角。如果我们从全球的视角来回望中国的文化，我们会发现，实际上中国和世界是须臾不可分割的。那么，无论是在它开放的时候，还是在它封闭的时候，实际上中国和世界文明的交融是从来没有中断过的。
That's all for today's vlog.
Don't forget to comment below. Let us know your interest in cultural relics.
We'll see you next time.
Why did you choose to make such a series? Why cultural relics? What's your standards for choosing those relics?
Well, history can be boring and hard to understand sometimes.
When I found the connection between different places through exhibits, I got really excited. I mean, history and culture can bring people closer, just like us and our audience, for example.
This is your second vlog, so what's the difference between making the first one and this one? And what's your reaction to the comments?
I thought it would get easier because it's our second video, but that wasn't the case.
I have to say we became more experienced, although not exactly professional in what we were doing.
It was so sweet to see those comments. To everyone who took the time to watch our entire video, and I know we made a long one. Thank you.